Today, we will show you our Bluu tab order and how to use it. There are 3 possible options of using Bluu tab order. One way is to mount the tab order to the table using a stand. The table number will be fixed and the customer can use tab order to place their orders. The second way is to mount the tab order on the protective case and keep it at the counter. When needed, the table number can be assigned by staff member and handed to the customer. The customer will then bring it to the table and use tab order to place an order. The third way is to put tab order in the protective case, and the server uses tab order to take the customer's orders. We will now show our Bluu tab order, which is currently assigned as table number 2. On the main screen, the main menu groups are located on the left side. Instead of clicking the menu groups, customer can scroll up and down to move between the groups as well. And the menu items are displayed on the right side of the screen. If there is an item that is sold out, the merchant can mark the item as sold out. This will prevent customers from placing an order for that item. To see the menu details, customers can click on the picture of the menu. This will show the menu description and food allergy warnings if it was inputted. Food descriptions and allergy warnings can be entered in the back office in the cloud. Placing an order is simple. The customer will press the plus button to place an item into the cart. If there is a menu item that has a kitchen memo link to it, a customer can add a memo. For this menu item, we will enable a kitchen memo so a customer can input a memo. For example, no peanuts. Review the memo information and confirm. There is also another type of kitchen memo. Instead of a custom memo, choices can be built in for the customers to select a choice. For example, meat temperature such as rare, medium well, and well done. The customer can make the choice of their preference when ordering. There are also menu items that has modifiers built into the item. For example, for this menu item, it shows the modifier where the customer can choose their preference. The choice the customer makes will show on the left side for review. After review, customer can add the item to the cart. Since our Bluu Restaurant Pro supports cash discount, or CDP, a customer can see how much total in cash or in credit card they need to pay when adding an item to place an order. If a customer is ready to place an order, they can view the cart and modify if needed. The cart will show the total for cash price and credit price if CDP is enabled. When the customer is ready, press Place Order. When an order is submitted, a notification sound will be played on the main POS. This will notify staff members about the order. Servers can check the details of the order by selecting the table to view menus ordered, modifiers, and any other kitchen memos added. While a customer is eating and needs to get the attention of the staff, the customer can use the Call Staff feature to get their attention. For example, if a customer needs napkins, service, or ice water, they can select the appropriate buttons for their needs. For certain services, the customer can also set quantities indicating how many they need. Once customer is done selecting the needed service, click Confirm. The notification will then be sent to the main POS on the bottom of the screen, showing the service the customer needs. Depending on the option in the back office, those requests can be printed on the receipt printer attached to the POS. The server can clear the notifications by clicking to remove from the screen. After receiving notification, the server can go to the customer to give the requested item. When the customer is ready to pay, they can click View Check. Here, they can review the menu items they have ordered as well as the cash and credit prices. Request Check will send a notification to the POS that a customer wants the check. Depending on the options set in the back office, merchant can enable Tip Suggestion. Enabling this feature will allow the customer to choose to include the tip on the check. Another option can be to enable Print Check in the back office. After customer confirms, check request notification shows on POS and the check will auto-print at the same time from receipt printer. Because the check is automatically printed, all the staff needs to do is pick up printed check and deliver to the customer. If the screen is not active for a certain period of time, tab order will automatically change the screen to show the table number. The merchant can also change the table number already assigned to a different table number if needed. For example, this tab order is currently set to table number 2. But if there is a need to reassign, let's say to table 11, the merchant can use that tab order unit to reassign the table number. With this option, it is not necessary to have a tablet mounted at all tables. Mounting a tablet at each table would be costly, so this feature can help merchants minimize their cost. On the main POS on the dining screen, there is a command center icon. With the command center, merchants can check the status of the currently deployed tab order, status of the tablet, and the merchant can set reservations. For example, in this case, Peter's reservation will show on Bluu tab. The merchant can also cancel the reservation using this feature. There are other options merchants can choose as well, such as check the version of the Bluu tab order and display the table name in the command center. Since our Bluu Restaurant Pro is a cloud-based solution, merchants can log into Cloud Back Office using a compatible browser. Merchants would need the following to log into the back office: Store ID, Login ID, and password. The option for the Bluu tab order is located on the bottom left of the screen. On the Bluu tab option, there are a total of 8 templates to choose from. Depending on the needs of merchants, they can change the template to see different layouts on the tab order. Layout is a universal setting, meaning that all the tab orders will show the same layout. The merchant can also set screen inactivity timer. This feature will show the table number on the tab order screen once timed out. Tip suggestion or request check will show customer the tip suggestion screen and auto-print the check when check is requested. On the menu cloud settings, merchant can choose what kinds of menu groups and items to show on tab order screen and the order. Merchant can also put menu description or any special note such as allergy warnings, as well as menu images for the customers to see. Merchant can make the kitchen memo groups and memos. They can also join either customer request memo or preset kitchen memo to the menu items. When items are selected to order, the kitchen memo screen will show for the customer to enter or choose. There could be many different reasons for a customer to call a staff. In this case, you can add any possible service option for a customer to call a staff and ask. If there are any staff memos that require quantities, merchants can enable the option to allow customers to adjust the quantity.